guys? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if you are Diddy's legal team, you have not stopped. You have just officially challenged the U.S. prosecutors, and I know what you're saying. Again, the prosecutors are saying the same, but you are now trying to convince us and gaslight a federal judge and the U.S. prosecutors and a nation that you should be released from jail because it is evident that the prosecution's charges are threadbare. That the prosecution charges are threadbare, y'all. They're not even done pressing charges. The only reason you are in jail is because they have proof that you were using violence, coercion, threats of violence, bribery, and everything you could to tamper with witnesses. And they arrested you because you are a danger to society. This is the same man. You know what I will say? All of Diddy's supporters, his sons, everything like that, to show that he's a good man. The fact that everybody is literally ignoring the fact that Diddy, everybody just accepts the fact that because somebody got Cassie's number, he put a car bomb and did a bunch of other stuff. But we're gonna leave that alone. They're saying, listen, Diddy's lawyers have filed their renewed bail motion, and they have the nerve to say this makes it clear that the government's case is what's the words? The government's case is thin. Well, there you have it. Diddy's team said the government has no case. This is after the government refused to give them the witness list and refused to tell them who they were actually still witnessing because the grand jury is still convened. Go home, everybody. Go home. Diddy's spoken. Yo, Diddy is insane. He really still thinks he's running stuff from jail, and nobody is going to tell him that you ain't running ish. Even his children won't even tell him the truth. That's sad. Maybe baby love, when she learned to talk, can tell him. Anyway, they said Diddy, through his counsel, this is the actual motion, renews his motion to release pending trial. No, I hope the judge says no and puts 6 zeros behind it. This renewed motion is based on a significantly updated proposed bail package, new evidence, as well as changed circumstances regarding Diddy's ability to prepare for trial while detained. The devil can't commune with all his demons. They won't give you any stones and chalk to draw your circle with a star with it. There's no virgins to sacrifice. Shut up. First, Diddy proposes. I love the way they're like, first, like, y'all ready for this? First, Diddy proposes an updated bail package that is far more robust than the previous proposal, as well as other bail packages routinely approved by courts in this circuit. Again, you're in jail for obstruction of justice, witness tampering, not because the bail. Had you not been obstructing justice and tampering, you would be out on bail. One, I guarantee you actually wouldn't even be arrested because the government wasn't done with their case. There's a superseding indictment coming. The proposed package even surpasses the bail package recently requested by the government. They put that in italics. By the government in a comparable case in a neighboring district. A neighboring district. But did they do that in I know the Southern District in New York is sitting there saying, oh, where they do that there? In a neighboring thing. Excuse you? In a neighboring case. Okay. The updated proposed conditions, which include a home detention with a strict 24/7 security monitoring arrangement and near total restrictions on Diddy's ability to contact individuals other than counsel. They said near total, not total restriction. On top of that, the government actually said that Diddy sends his minions, the baby oil bandits, most likely his sons, out there to do his dirty work. So you don't need to contact anyone. They can just come and visit you. What you talking about? And Diddy can tell his plans to the cook. He can hire Baby Love to be the masseuse. He can do all this stuff. Wait, that didn't sound right. No. Baby Love to be the cook. Somebody else to be the masseuse, right? But the whole point of the matter is this, like the government said, that's why you are a danger, because you can't be trusted. And look at the way his sons acted bad, literally did a real life version of act bad and tried to roll on Ray J because anybody screaming no Diddy, like Christian said in his diss track, was going to get it on the streets. No Diddy. Anyway, right? The updated proposal conditions, which include home detention with a strict 24 by 7 security monitoring arrangement, will reasonably assure the appearance of Diddy as required and the safety of any other person and the community. Okay, one, we don't believe that. Two, we ain't taking no chances. And three, how much money is Diddy offering this time? Because real talk, um, if it's 50 million, I don't care what y'all say. I would give up 50 million to escape to Cuba because Cuba is one of the hubs that don't stamp passports, or you don't have to stamp passports. I would escape to Cuba and then I'd live my life because I know what y'all saying. Who would give up 50 million? Someone that might be looking at the rest of their life in jail. On top of that, Diddy got 1,000,000,001 people actually suing him. So if you got 1,000,000,001 people suing you, that 50 million will be gone in civil cases anyway. You will walk and broke, man. You might as well be free. I'm sure like going to an island eating coconuts off the beach don't cost that much. Although how you gonna convince the law? Anyway, let's keep going, right? Um, Second, new evidence received in discovery from the government undermines the primary base on which the government initially sought, and Judge Carter ordered detention. The evidence makes clear that the government's case is thin. Oh, that's right, because you got Kalina saying that Diddy calling her 56 times. That wasn't, and some people said it's 114 times. No, 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 no. That wasn't witness tampering. Diddy is just paying all our bills because I don't know if he's paying the bills. I'm just saying that wasn't witness. Remember, Kalina was on that interview looking high as an eagle, right? Anyway, yeah. So that's I guess that's new evidence of Kalina saying she wasn't tampered with. Anyway, it confirms the defense's initial description of the events depicted in the March 2016 video recording. The video is not evidence of a coerced freak off, but rather a minutes long glimpse into a complex but decade long consensual relationship between Diddy and Cassie. Who in the world would consent to be beat like that? This case is actually very, very dangerous for domestic violence anyway, and the way it can be treated by the court. Additionally, the new evidence refutes the government's proffer at the initial hearing regarding a potential second alleged victim. And the new evidence confirms that the government's obstruction and witness tampering allegations at the initial bail hearings lack the factual basis. Third, Diddy's current conditions of confinement infringe his constitutional rights to participate in his defense. How when there's a bunch of other people? Do you know how many people are detained in that? Yo, Diddy's given the government's amended estimate of the amount of discovery in this case and its unique format, including voluminous video and photographic evidence, Diddy's release on the proposed conditions is necessary so he can review the discovery and prepare for trial. Despite the MDC's best efforts to facilitate the defense team's needs, the current arrangement makes trial preparation impossible, as evidenced by the recent multi-agency sweep of the facility and resulting lockdown. The Bail Reform Act and the Constitution demand more. Accordingly, Diddy moves to reopen the prior detention decision and request release on the proposed updated conditions. Okay, let's see these conditions. One, at 50, oh wait, yeah, a $50 million bill co-signed by Diddy, his mother, his sister, the mother of his oldest daughter, the mother of his youngest daughter. Wow, Chance and Dana. And his three adults. So I noticed Misa said, I'm not going to do it. Okay, Misa. Okay, Misa. Okay, Misa. So Misa didn't sign this mess. Okay, good. And his three adult sons. Oh, now they're adults? Because every time they're in the media saying, Happy birthday, Daddy, we love you, people refer to him as Diddy's children when they want a sympathy. Now they're in front of the judge and they're his adult sons. Okay. Secured by the equity of Diddy's residence located in Miami, Florida, an unencumbered property appraised at 48 million. Further secured by equity in Diddy's mother's home in Miami, Florida. Again, I did a report a while back that Diddy is not the true owner of his LA mansion, and he doesn't even have it in. He is basically in a long-term landlord situation. That makes sense why his house is not listed on the bail as security. I'm just saying. But and he couldn't put the second Miami mansion there because that's the mansion they use to pull out equity. So ask yourself again, who is the real owner of Diddy's house? And no, it's not one of his kids. Diddy has no control over that house. He was a long-term landlord. That's why that Los Angeles house is up for sale. Diddy's not going to be the beneficiary. How they can deny the court order, but also other stuff. Um, Full home detention at his residence in Miami and a suitable location in New York with GPS monitoring. Why does he have to be in New York? Why? Why do you get to be in Miami and you can fly to New York whenever you need to? Because your lawyer's in New York. If you don't get your ass an Airbnb, no, you don't even get an Airbnb. You're just not going to have it, Diddy. Anyway, counsel will travel to this location for any in-person meetings with Diddy and have counsel meetings via video. So why does he need to be in New York? To the extent Diddy's travel is necessary to attend court or pre-approved medical appointments. Watch they try to say he got to have a medical marijuana treatment in Russell Simmons' Valley thing. His travel will be restricted to the southern and eastern districts of New York and the southern district of Florida. The eastern district of New York is Brooklyn. That's when you were doing anyway. Mr. Coleman pay all or part of the cost of location monitoring. 24/7 monitoring by qualified security personnel approved by the government and pretrial services. He'll have no access to telephones or the internet except for during calls with counsel and arranged security. So if you're not going to have internet, then why do we need to release you from jail? Let's just move you to a jail with internet. I'm just saying. Restrict all visitors except for counsel and pre-approved lists only consisting of specific family members with the consent of the pretrial services and government. No. Family visits will be scheduled only with pretrial services prior approval. No. Security personnel will monitor the family visits. The security personnel that you pay. No. Diddy shall avoid all contact directly and indirectly with any person who is or may be a victim or witness of an investigation prosecution. No. Diddy will consent to provide pretrial services, random access to the residence. No. His passport was surrendered to his counsel on April 1st, 2024. Remember I told y'all that and y'all called me a liar saying he still got his passport and he was a free man? The following family members also have already surrendered the passports. Janice, Chance, Jesse, Delilah. Council will continue efforts to sell his airplane. He should submit to testing for prohibited substances if required by the Trees Services Office and supervising officer. Testing may be used with random frequency and may include urine by wearing of a sweat patch, a remote alcohol testing system, and any other form prohibited substance screening and testing. Defendant must not attempt to obstruct, or tamper with the efficiency or accuracy of the subject. Doesn't Tucci or Tucci get out your body in 24 hours? You think we slick. He must participate in a program or counseling if directed. Yeah. Also, additionally, for the avoidance of any doubt or stated during the September 18, 2024 hearing, if Your Honor wants something more or different, we can do whatever Your Honor thinks is necessary regarding release conditions. We will let Diddy be released out of his cell to walk across the hallway in jail and get into another cell. Now, get out of here. That's what I want to hear the judge say. Listen, at the end of the day, what y'all think about this? I don't think Diddy's going to get bail. I think it's pathetic. But you know what? This seems to be the name of the game. Y'all listen, I'm going to try to go live later. Y'all let me know what you think in the comments. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.